What is the only cryptocurrency that you should invest?
DogeCoin!
It's the people's currency, you know it's the best.
Please buy!
The most fun and ironic crypto, that is for sure.
So crypto!
We're taking DogeCoin to the moon.
To the moon!
And if a broker says, listen, you can't get rich with Dogecoin, say stonks. But even Daddy Elon knows it's the time to join.
Much fun!
Cause
Fate loves irony.
therefore we're passing Bitcoin soon.
Elon Gene Snoop!
Take this little puppy to the moon. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, never sell.
Much rich!
Buy more, buy more, buy more, buy more, it's doing well.
Such high!
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, never sell.
Much value!
Rising, 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 I can tell.
Very trading!
Shut up and take my money. This meme coin is looking funny. Let's make history together. In Doge we trust.
Much trust!
Jump on the hype train, bros. Cause even Snoop Doge knows it's going up. Don't drop it when it's hot. Doge is the only cryptocurrency that you should invest.
DogeCoin!
It's the people's currency, you know it's the best.
Please buy!
The most fun and ironic crypto, that is for sure.
So crypto!
We're taking Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin to the moon.
It's beyond!
Alright, there we go. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Dream Tank TV and Junkrat's Madness. Alright, cool beans. We are back. Legit, we have to refresh. Alright, legit. Gotta finish. Let's see if anybody's saying anything real quick while we edit this real quick. Alright, actually, let's see what I and Evan Sega gotta say real quick.
Oh yes, guys. Oh yes. Look at this chart. This chart is the most beautiful thing in the world right now because we have 71.1k for Bitcoin. We are pushing towards the upper side of the channel. We are basically banging on heaven's door yet again. We want to break.
He's on the weekly chart, just so y'all know.
Out from it, and if we do, as you know, the target is 90k. If we do manage to break out of this cell, this jail cell, you can say, we're gonna be pumping all the way to 90k most likely, because that's the next target based on the parabola. That's the next target based on the next resistance support that we may see. And just in general, when you look at the different psychological targets that people have, around 100k is likely to be very big resistance. So for Bitcoin to take a pause around 90k, maybe a bit above 90k, but below 100k is very logical, and that's normally what happens when you have these big round numbers. And so we do see Peter Brandt coming out saying that he does expect the market to top out at 150k, and this is going to be towards the end of 2025. And he's basically looking at the halving cycles, and he's concluding that the halving normally is around the middle of the cycle. So normally when the halving happens, it's the middle of the cycle. And if you look at where the halving happened this time, it was earlier this year, as you know, a few weeks back. If you look at how much we have left to run, it is approximately until the end of next year, end of 2025. And that would rhyme very well with the other cycles. It's basically the classic 4-year cycle. Obviously, we don't know whether it's going to be exact or something's going to be different. We'll have to react in real time. We will be looking at the trends. We'll be looking at what's happening with the money line and so on and so forth, because it's easy to think that everything is going to be according to plan, but it never is. Like, nothing is according to plan always 100%. Last time, for example, we had a double top. It never happened before.
Let's go, Doge.
Last time also, Bitcoin went below the previous all-time high in this current bear market we just had. So things always change, but they do rhyme. It's not the same, but they do rhyme. Looking at the overall altcoin market, this is what we see. Let me pull it up. We have Bitcoin plus 3%, very nice. ETH plus 1%. BNB 10% pump, fantastic, fantastic. Solana 3.7%. And what's new is that in moralesmoney.com, if you go there right now, as you can see, we have a bit of a new design. On the homepage, we are now ordering all altcoins based on the hype score. And hype score is basically the different metrics, such, for example, the buy pressure, the price, the holders, all of the key metrics that a coin has, and it is looked at throughout different time frames, and we can see that something is popping. There is some kind of hype, there's some kind of popping going on. So for example, in Atlas, you do see that they have some awakening here in the chart after some downtrend, and Morales Money is capturing that and is showing that as the hype score on the front page. Then you can go back. Let's check this FOMO network with 99% hype score today. You look at the chart, you see that it's also popping. It's very interesting formation here where it's potentially going to new highs. And as you can see here, a lot of green numbers throughout the different time frames. This is what we want to see. This is what really constitutes the hype score. And soon this token page is going to be way, way better also. So go to moralesmoney.com if you haven't yet. Check it out so that you can get a good overview of the altcoins that you normally won't see on CoinGecko. You won't see them anywhere else in this format, at least. And you will see what's popping.
Wrong
because
button,
that's
my
the main
bad.
idea. Obviously, we're only looking at on-chain. We're only looking at what's happening with the holders, buyers, buy pressure, and so on and so forth. It's for you to then check the fundamentals if you care, and so on and so forth. But this is pure on-chain. Let's check this one. Cream plus 9%. Over the past, well, as you can see, the same here, the same thing is here. It is pumping very nicely, testing out the previous highs. So basically, this is like a shortcut to get to the coins that have something interesting going on right now in real time. So go to moralesmoney.com, check it out. And also, before we continue, check out the Bybit link below, because as you know, on Bybit you can go long, you can go short, you can make money on crypto pumps or dumps in both directions. And if you use the link below, you do get a very nice sign-up bonus. And as always, you support the channel, you get a good platform, and you get access to new projects. So on this note, let's continue. We have the situation with Bitcoin, like we discussed, and it is also we're also seeing it, what's happening with the Bitcoin breakout in the ETF, because ETF has crazy inflows. We have crazy inflows, guys. You look right now at the current day. I mean, this is insane. I don't think we've ever had this kind of big inflows, with 800 million inflow on June 4th, which was yesterday. So obviously you have BlackRock, massive, Fidelity, massive, no outflow. Grayscale doesn't have outflows. As you can see, this outflow days for Grayscale GBTC, they're less and less and less and less. So based on this, we can also see that the existing chart is very interesting from an institutional perspective also. Institutions are looking at it, they are interested, they are buying, as we can see, and it is seen in the chart, it's seen in the inflows. Now, we have also Fidelity coming out saying that most investors should have some kind of Bitcoin allocation, and it's very true. If you don't have Bitcoin allocation, you're very irresponsible. It is tough because a lot of professional investors are able to model out every asset class given the amount of data that's at our fingertips right now. With digital assets, you don't have the luxury, and I think it's fine. Oops, sorry. Some alarm. And I think it's fine. Exactly. So they don't know what the hell they're doing with digital assets, but they're forced to explore, and that's the only way. You have to learn. You have to learn. You have to start dabbling in new asset classes, and that's what the institutions are doing right now in crypto. At least some of them, but to be part of the future, you just have to. It is what it is. That's why you just have to understand why you might want to own this, understand the potential of the technology, and then position accordingly. So to understand Bitcoin, like, it takes years. It takes years to truly get it. I mean, to read the white paper, like to read the explanation of it, it takes an hour. But to really get it, beyond that, it takes years. So I don't blame them that they don't get it if they're just now starting out. But once you get it, you get it. And you get it by looking at the tech, looking at what's happening in the world, experiencing the world on your own as well, having Bitcoin in mind. Because that's what happened to me. I heard about Bitcoin first in 2013. And I got instantly interested as a technology, from a technology perspective. But it wasn't clear to me in 2013 that Bitcoin would be as big as it became. So it took all kinds of, following the market, following the news, see what's happening in TradFi, experiencing the affairness of TradFi personally. For example, you go to another country, you want to set up a business, a lot of friction with TradFi. With crypto, zero friction. Sending money across the world, you don't really think about it because you take it for granted that it's going to be hard. But when you have crypto and you have tried sending crypto and then you try using TradFi, that's when you're like, well, what the hell? This isn't how it is supposed to be. So once you learn about crypto, you start using crypto, it takes like a few years of experiencing different things to truly have this conviction that Bitcoin is never gonna go away, crypto is never gonna go away. So I totally get them, but with time everyone will understand, especially if you use Bitcoin and if you get this experience of holding it yourself, using it yourself, and so on and so forth. Let's go into some altcoin news. Well, number one, in terms of ETH, we have a new layer 2 solution focusing on confidentiality called Phoenix, raising 15 million bucks. So it is, let's see, it's a Ethereum layer 2 network developer focused on data confidentiality. They raised from all kinds of funds. Let's see what they're gonna do. They launched the testnet, this and that on Tuesday, and confidential smart contracts. Okay. It's a fully homomorphic encryption and help bring confidentiality to its network. So I like these new projects that basically do a new way, so basically offer a new way of doing confidentiality instead of the tornado approach. So it's obviously interesting to see how they're gonna handle this like regulatory stuff. So it's considered to be holy grail of cryptography, enables end-to-end data encryption even during the processing stage. Other crypto projects, let's see. Yeah, I mean, with all of this, I'm very curious how they're thinking about like the tornado cash situation and how they are protected from that outcome. But I love that they're building. Phoenix recently partnered. Okay. The call process is a rollup that enables L1 and L2s to get the services with meaningful notifications. Yeah, let's see. I know some projects, like for example, DOP, Data Ownership Protocol, they focus a lot on having a ZK proof that each address is not part of some sanction list. So they are trying to build a way where you can have privacy, but where they also have ways to protect from like the basics, and exclude addresses that are tainted from the protocol. With these guys, let's see how they will do. But
just so y'all know, chat, we just got a GeForce update, so after this video, we're gonna have to reset the stream and update. Just so you know, it's gonna need to happen.
But all in all, great that we have privacy features and tech being worked on despite these regulatory problems. Now we have something else. We have a football club selling 10% of itself to fans via tokens. They want to raise 17.5 million pounds, and they're doing it by tokenizing themselves. Let me know if you're from the UK, you know this Watford FC, I have no clue. But they have partnered with the digital asset investment firm Republic to facilitate the sale, and basically you can become an owner in the club. Watford FC, a former Premier League team, had revenue in the year of 66 million and is being valued at 175 million. It's crazy how the valuations are not good in football. In tech, if you have 66 million revenue, I mean, you would at least get like 8x. But these guys, they get like 2.4x or something. The club made profit of 24, but yeah, that's because they're not growing. Like in tech, you have growth, but these guys, it's stagnant business. It's not growing exponentially because it's not digital and so on. But anyway, maybe now with the coin, actually with the coin, if they can enter this realm of being not only about the kicking ball on grass, but also being digital and being part of tech, and having digital services, and basically the market sees them outside of just 11 guys on the grass with the ball and with some like fans around them, because currently that's not valued a lot. That's basically just like 2x of the revenue, which is not a lot. Like 2.5x of the revenue. It's very small actually. But if they can start doing stuff with crypto, now it's like digital products, digital merch, fantastic. Then with the even if they have the same revenue, but it's just that the business grows faster, like the revenue starts to grow, let's say, they're gonna have bigger multiples. I think that's something that most of these businesses, which have some kind of brand equity in the traditional world, in the non-digital world, if they start adding crypto and where it actually makes sense and it helps their business to go from, you know, atoms to bits and bytes and being digital, I mean, they can increase valuations a lot. So let's see how that's gonna unfold. Next, we have Ripple. Ripple saying that there will be an ETF launch by 2025. So all of you English professors, let me know, by 2025, is it like before 2025 or is it before the end of 2025? Because oh yeah, okay, before the end of 2025. Okay, yeah, because I have a hard time seeing it this year, but next year, yeah, very possible, very, very possible. Let's see how that will unfold. Let me know in the comment section if you love XRP or if you like Cardano more, Cardano or XRP, Charles or Garlinghouse. Let me know in the comment section. And finally, we have some news from Subsquid. Subsquid is now live on mainnet, so you can use the coin to curate nodes, and when you do, you earn rewards. And basically, the coin now has a use case in their protocol. And the coin just recently launched, and yeah, already now they're going mainnet with their network. So guys, based on all of this, what is the zeitgeist? What is the zeitgeist of today? The zeitgeist of today is the fact that Bitcoin is knocking. We're knocking, guys. We're knocking very hard. We're likely gonna break to the upside very, very soon. It is, in my mind, it's just a question of time. It's a question of it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. So likely it's gonna happen extremely quickly. Let's follow that. Let's see how that will be. And yeah, on this note, smash up the like, subscribe to the channel. If we are here at like 75, 77, 80,000 bucks in the coming days, wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me at all. At all. But first, let's break up from here, because we've had several attempts. We've had here also several attempts of breakup, unsuccessful. But the more you try, the bigger is the chance that we're gonna break it. And we're trying again. But as a responsible adult, I have to tell you that there is a risk that we get rejected again. I mean, it would be just like I told you here. I told you the same thing. I think we're gonna smash, but there is rejection fear also, or not fear. It's just a risk. Like we can always get rejected. So the same thing is here. I would say 20% chance that we reject, 80% chance that we smash. Let's see, guys. I think we're gonna smash. Let me know in the comment section what you think. A bit shorter today because I have a thing here in the morning. I have to go. Tomorrow, I'm traveling again. So tomorrow, there won't be any episode. On Friday, I think there will be episode.
Let's go,
At least it's
Doge.
going to be a pre-recorded one or maybe a live one. Let's see. But we're following the market closely. On Twitter, you have real-time coverage. Telegram, also real-time coverage if you use the link below. And yeah, on this note, guys, smash up the like, subscribe.
Hold on, we're pumping. Pump it up.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Up, 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 up.
Let's move on to
Hold on. Back it up.
let's move on.
Back it up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What's going on over here? We still pumping. We still pumping. That's crazy. We still pumping. All right, hold on. I'll play that again. Cause we still pumping. Let's go. Yo, Shaq said, don't you pump it for sure? Yo, we are pumping. We're pumping.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You
Play it again.
pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Hey, yo, cheers. I heard about it. Yo, cheers. Cheers, sweetheart. Yo, definitely cheers. Hell yeah.
Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know?
Pump it up. Let's go.
Pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know?
Hell yeah.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
We're about to touch our first line.
Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Look, we pumping. Oh yeah. Oh. Doge is pumping. Doge is pumping. It just broke over our first support line at 1642. That was our first confirmation breakout, chat. Look at the wait, we gotta look at the 4 hour. Yo, we touched the, I told you, if we touched that for 1642, we are breaking out. And if we confirm at 1657, right now it's 1657, and we start breaking out, we're not coming down. We have still just broken above, we have successfully broken above our 20 EMA, and our 20 EMA is about to break above our 100 EMA. That's bullish as shit, chat. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, look at that 1 hour. Look at that 1 hour. That 1 hour is beautiful. That 1 hour broke the previous high. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, chat. That's legit. That's legit. And wait till the bull market really starts. You're gonna see the same staircase, but in higher number form. Like this candle will be like 30%. This will be like 150%. This will be like 200%. All these will be dramatic amount of ups and downs. It's gonna be a wild ride all the way up. All right, I gotta reset. I gotta go ahead and update my NVIDIA card. My NVIDIA card says I have to update. So I'm gonna take this time to stop the stream update my Nvidia card so everything is good. Because I was having rubber band effect in the games. It was bad. So that's why I was getting wrecked. So we'll be right back, everybody. I have to update. So BRB, give us like 3-5 minutes. We'll be back for the pump, and it'll be legit. All right, hold what you got, yo, BRB. All right, we're gonna make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll see you on the next episode of Dream Tanks TV and Junkrat's Madness. Yeah, take it easy, buddy. Later. All right, BRB.
What is the only cryptocurrency that you should invest?
DogeCoin.
It's the people's currency, you know it's the best.
Please buy.
The most fun and ironic crypto, that is for sure.
So crypto.
We're taking Dogecoin to the moon.
to the moon.
And if a broker says, listen, you can't get rich with Dogecoin, say stop. But even Daddy Elon knows it's the time to join.
Much fun.
Cause
Fate loves irony.
therefore we're passing Bitcoin soon.
Elon Gene Snoop.
Take this little puppy to the moon. Hold it, never sell.
Much rich.
Buy more, it's doing well.
Such high.
Hold it, never sell.
Much value.
Rising, I can tell.
Very trading.
Shut up and take my money. This meme coin is looking funny. Let's make history together. In Doge we trust.
Much trust.
Jump on the hype train, bros. Cause even Snoop Doge knows it's going up. Don't drop it when it's hot. Doge is the only cryptocurrency that you should invest.
DogeCoin.
It's the people's currency, you know it's the best.
Please buy.
The most fun and ironic crypto, that is for sure.
So crypto.
We're taking Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin to the moon.